All right, what is going on, everybody? It's Matt Nabong, your boy, with NASFight Media, coming at you guys with another video. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. Really interesting presser they had March 25th. We know what's going down. And I'm really excited for this fight because I know I've talked about it a lot. If you guys have heard me break down, any Canelo fight, any David Benavidez or Caleb Plant fight, any Charlo fight, I need these fights to happen as soon as they can happen because these are like my favorite. It's not my favorite division. I'd probably say the welterweight division right now, or the lightweight division is probably my favorite division. But man, these guys, they make it so exciting. I think that this particular matchup is so crazy because there was that whole scuffle in the gym with Caleb Plant, Jose Benavidez, not even David Benavidez himself, but it's kind of like brother, like guilty by association being David Benavidez, as Jose Benavidez being his brother. He was kind of dragged into it, but it was on the radar for a long time. It was going to happen anyways. That was a few years ago, but there's definitely beef there. It was only sparked even more at the press conference. It was so entertaining. Oh my gosh. Like you know when two fighters don't like each other, but you also know when two fighters are faking. But this particular matchup, bro, these guys do not like each other, and you can really tell. I encourage you guys to all look at it if you haven't gotten the chance. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez, the press conference. It was interesting, man. Caleb Plant kept trying to give his opening speech. You know how they have the trainers talk, and then they have the fighters obviously say a few words. And Caleb Plant was talking about how he's been in a big fight. He's going to show up come fight night. He was on this trajectory. He took the Canelo fight, dared to be great, stuff like that along those lines, which is true. And he just had a lot to say, little like sly cheap shots at David Benavidez, talking about, cocaine and not making weight, stuff like that. How, he stopped Anthony Durrell. He's going to do the same thing. And then David Benavidez would respond with stuff like, we could have fought before this, because I think they were outside of the venue, and the team saw each other, and then nothing happened. Caleb Plant apparently had like people around him, and David Benavidez kind of wanted that smoke. So it was interesting. You should never fight before the actual fight, because you're not getting paid for that. It could put the whole event and your own bag, your purse at jeopardy. So why not? I mean, not why not. Why would you get into a scuffle before a fight? I'm big on wait for it to happen, wait for all the fans to be there so everyone can witness what actually went down, and you could actually have your bragging rights, or like a man take your loss. That's just how I feel. But David Benavidez is fired up. I don't know if it was just maybe they had David Benavidez had big shoes on. I don't know what it was, but I believe David Benavidez is listed at what, 6'2", 6'3", and Caleb Plant was 6'1". Bro, in the presser, David looks a lot bigger, in my opinion. You guys can check it out and tell me if I'm off on that. But I think that David looked a lot bigger than Caleb Plant. Like physically, I already knew he was going to be like the more filled out fighter, but at 168. But bro, seeing Caleb Plant, he looks a lot smaller. So we're all anticipating Caleb Plant, to be that boxer. But we saw what he did to Anthony Durrell. Like, I was shocked. I was like, bro, where did that literally come from? I was expecting a decision. Caleb Plant went out there and proved me way wrong. Respect to Caleb Plant. Tip my hat off to you. I apologize for underestimating you. I was really impressed with that knockout. It shut me up. So we'll see if he's able to do something similar, maybe hurt David Benavidez. David just seems like angry, but it could hurt him, it could help him. We don't know if he's gonna be in the mindset of having all that fire where it kind of hinders his ability to stay composed in the ring, because that's what it's all about. It's just as much as a mind game as it is a physical fight. So I think David has to be smart. You can't bring too much emotion, because when you put too much emotion, you don't make the right decisions. That's just how the sport is. You have to stay smart in there, smart in your attack. So I think Caleb is always cool, calm, and collected. So it's more of David Benavidez. I think if he's too hot, like emotional in that fight, I think Caleb could frustrate him and beat him. And I think David sets things up, stays composed, and lets his combinations fly when he needs to, and doesn't punch himself out early on. I think he could take Caleb Plant into deep waters and potentially stop him. So it's a really tough fight. Flip a coin, to be honest with you. But it was really interesting to see the press conference. Please go watch it. Let me know if you guys like specifically, let me know in the comments. Comment back on this video. Let me know if you thought that Caleb Plant looked a lot smaller, because I personally thought he looked a lot smaller, and I was like, dang, bro, this might be a problem for Caleb. But we'll see as the fight, you know, comes closer and these guys cut weight. Maybe they'll look a little bit closer in size. But right now, David looked a lot bigger to me. But man, I cannot wait for March 25th. These guys are gonna go in there. I think it's gonna be probably one of the fights of the year, unless, you know, one of these big fights really officially gets made. You know, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford maybe, or Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. A lot of big fights that could happen, but right now, this is probably the biggest one on the radar right now. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez for 168. You know, potentially getting the Canelo fight, getting that work. So we'll see what happens, obviously. I'm excited. You guys are excited. But let me know in the comments if you got David Benavidez or Caleb Plant. Sweet hands. Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That's going to do it for another NASFight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.